Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you're doing well. I've already saged and did a prayer for the reading, getting clarity and guidance with my spirit guides. And we're going to go ahead and jump in. Let's see what they got to say about you fire signs. So again, this is a reading for the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we're going to do a you versus them reading. We're going to tap into the energies and see what's going on here. For the collective energy, it feels like a bit of jitteriness, having a hard time concentrating. Feels like your plate's full. Alright, so let me walk you through this. So we'll have side A, and then we'll have side B. Get some, alright. We want to go ahead and jump in. Alright. So, side A, this is your mind space, your heart space. Side B, mind space, heart space. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Cups. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the mind space of side A. You know, it's up to you what resonates. Either the reading is going to resonate or not. So let's get a look-see. Alright, side A, what's going on in your mind space? Well, you're thinking a lot about what your Nine of Cups is. You feel like you're not having the strength to get to that place mentally, because you feel like there's some blockages going on with balancing the scales. I feel like, well, you think that you're not going to be able to get there in your mind space with the emotional fulfillment. So what's going on with your heart space? Well, you're kind of unclear about where your Page of Pentacles is going to go. You don't feel like anything is balanced personally, the things around you, other relationships and things that are going on in your life. You're struggling hard to balance those things out. Because you have the Four of Pentacles, and it feels like you can't tell if you're coming or going when you're dealing with your heart space. So for you emotionally, there's a lot of juggling with trying to balance these things out. You're working hard on trying to get clarity, but it's just not coming to you. So side B, what is going on in your mind? I'm sorry if there are noises and stuff, but, you know, like I said, you can't control neighbors. Alright, so in your mind space inside B, well, you're thinking hard about a conversation that you want to have, but you're kind of fighting yourself over it. mind, you are really focused on a conversation with a King of Cups. Someone that's not talking to you, because there's a lot of blockages going on. So in your mind space, you're constantly thinking about this conversation that you want to have. So what's in your heart space? Well, Well, you feel like there's really not much action, but you definitely want to speak your truth and come forward and voice what it is that you think that's going to be balanced. But something's holding you back as far as emotionally expressing that. Some kind of blockage, but you definitely want to, and you probably will come forward with expressing about equal give and take. So what's conjoining these two? This is the mind space of both sides, what's conjoining the two. So what's going on there? Well, the focus is on something that had happened between these two sides. And it happened pretty fast. It created a rather a friction, a tower moment. But it seems it's already happened. And it's definitely caused one of the sides to stop pursuit and action of trying to, someone just doesn't want to go and keep going over this and over this. So it has to be pushed into the back, into the past. So what is in the heart space? Well, it seems that somebody wants to take a leadership role and come forward with some secrets that are coming to light. They want to do what is considered the right thing, take up for leadership, owning what was done, what's coming to light. You know, that could be their emotional space, or it could be some things that have happened in their past, or something that they did to one party. So, whatever it was that happened emotionally, it definitely created a rather large tower moment. So, what the cards that we have in the middle, this is the focus, and this is what's crossing. So, okay, so we've got two kings here, a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. Now, I read energy. I don't read like it's going to be male or it's going to be female, but this kind of feels like that this might be same sex. Or it could be, this is about two leading kings. We have someone that's held in more of a stability realm, but they're not true in honor, standing in the place that they actually need to be. So they're kind of lacking in that energy, taking that leadership role of, let's say, money or stable relationships that have to do with family, or it could be the work. They're having a hard time focusing and functioning on that. And then what it feels like that's coming to, it's not so much oppose, but what could cause some friction to push forward the two sides to come together, which is the King of Wands. What I'm feeling like is that there definitely needs to be more focus on action to bring these two sides to come to an understanding of what it is that took away their focus on their foundation. So, side A, I mean, yeah, you want to have a justice come in, it feels like, but you also need to focus on your temperance. You need to focus on what's going to balance this to bring in this energy with the other person. You obviously got the strength to bring up your emotions, but something's holding you back. Probably with something that you felt was either done to you or didn't come in balance with B side. Now, B side, you definitely have some walls up, and you're holding back on what action you should take. So you may be wanting to keep that person at a distance. You want to have a conversation, but about what you see is right and balanced. But it seems like you don't want to have them close to you. You want to just have this distance conversation with them because of how you feel that they're going to make you react when you see them. So, maybe there needs to be a conversation that happens from a distance in order before you come together physically. So, it's interesting. So definitely, both sides needed to review what they think is their foundation, you know, with work, with relationships, family, things like that. What's going to bring stability to both sides before they enact physicality, the passion between between each other. So let's go ahead and get some oracle cards for side A and side B, and then we'll end this reading with the last oracle card. For some reason, both sides don't want to bring up this issue of what happened in the past, and someone's definitely just wanting to sit on the truths that are coming to light, but they know that they have to take a leadership role and itch that scratch and have a conversation about it. So, side B. Cards got heavy. Somebody's energy is definitely getting drained. Feeling like this relationship is pulling them down. Alright, so side A, you got the become the master you seek. Well, you're not going to get any clarity and you're not going to get any direction unless you put your foot down and say and think and feel what's going to bring you balance. you may have to speak up, and what is it that is needed to bring balance in your relationship. Now, side B, you got the break free, regain your youth, and fly. This card, it makes me feel like what needs to be said is maybe you need to take a chance and say fuck it and say what your truth is and what you see, and just flow with your energy and just let it come out, because you're wanting to hold back so much. So yeah, I mean, you're the Queen of Wands. You should be able to shine and show what it is that you hold, what you're passionate about, what you need to express. But when it comes to love, and someone not giving back what you think is tried and true, you just go revert into putting your Seven of Wands up. So yeah, it may be time to speak up and say what it is that you feel that's in your heart, because someone else doesn't have the courage to do it, and you may inspire them. Should you choose to do that, you may make side A be able to step up to the plate and take a role, a leadership role. All right, so let's get on to the final oracle card for you guys. Let's see. What does Oracle have to say? Let's bring you some words of wisdom. I'm also getting the message that you may need to take a day off to recalibrate, because all of this is just starting to become too much. So you can reset everything. Okay. You got the Time card. Alright, so you've got number 14, Time, the doorway. So this says, life can be a medley of delight. When the painting of your path begins to fray within your own lodge of thought, shift your mind's eye to that of a placid sea. See the brilliant path of silver moonlight that comes across the water to bring you safely home. Let the clarity of light fill you with radiant colors as you surround yourself with the protection of the ancestors. This is a time of your becoming. What wonders do you dream of for yourself? That's beautiful. So, yeah. Like I said, you may need to take a day off or some time to really recalibrate what it is that's going on. So, all right. Thank you, beautiful souls, for taking the time to watch this video. I do hope that you like, share, and subscribe. And do know that we are upon a retrograde, so watch out for those glitches in technology and being delayed in a lot of things. So stay patient with yourself and take that time that you need, because you got the Ace of Cups. Something wonderful is coming along, and you're going to get that peace in your mind that you want for your heart. So I send you all love, light, and healing, and I hope that you do have a wonderful day. You all take care.